a big part of actually using bloodworm is getting the stuff on the hook, and a lot of people struggle, but there's a few tips and tricks I've got for you to make it as easy and as efficient as possible. The first one is to make sure you've not got any dead and rubbish bloodworm in your mix, and I do that by looking after it like I've told you at home, but also when I get to the bank I have a little riddle with me that fits in the top of a maggot tub, and I just pass it through for a final time, so I'm left with really good quality, neat, live bloodworm, the very best stuff. So each one I pick out is good enough for the hook. Now, when it comes to actually hooking one, to make it easy, rather than trying to pick out just one bloodworm at a time, get a few on a couple of your fingers. I'm left-handed with this sort of thing, so I go in with my left hand and pick out a big globule of bloodworm, and then I just shuffle them about on my finger until I find a good one. I can see a big, long, lively one there. And I then just nip him really lightly, not to pop him, between my thumb and the finger where he is, and I just pierce him through the dark green head at the top. And the reason for that is that's the toughest bit of the bloodworm. At one end you've got two little pincers, don't worry, they don't bite, and at the other end you've got the dark green tough head, which just stops it coming off, and it tends to keep the bloodworm as lively as possible. I'm going to put a couple on here, both hooked through that black head. Look at them, and you know when you've done it right because the bloodworm is still alive on your hook and they're not sort of pierced, popped, they still whole juicy bloodworm. If you pop one or you end up with a bit of a skin on it, start again, pull it off and put a fresh one on. The better they look to you, the better they look to the fish as well.